Oh, it's time to
Grab
drink.
your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. This is Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink.
Or should I say, breathe, then drink. All right, family, it is time for us to get started with the Daily Spark, man. Yep. Cheer it up. Man, I am glad that you are in here with us. I am glad that you are in here with us. I'm trying to make some adjustments right now for my auto ducting and make sure it's on, because when the claps go on, sometimes I notice that it goes down and y'all not able to hear what I'm saying. But first off, let me say great Imani to each and every last one of y'all. Yep. We are on the day of Imani. We are in the week of Ujamaa. So we are learning more about Ujamaa through each one of the other subtle principles, right? So we got to do it. So I want to give a round of applause for all of the Ujamaa born out there, and I picked up something new today, yesterday, right? Somebody said Habari Ghani to me, right? And I responded with the day of the week. Then they responded with their day. So when you say Habari Ghani to them, they say they day. I'm like, oh, hey. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about as far as community. When we start building together and our minds start working, we start coming up with things and we start noticing things and we start building off of each other, right? We take our resources and we are combining the resources, our mental and our spiritual and our emotional resources, and we're combining and building something great, right? But today, we are on Imani, and I want to make sure that you get the algorithm for the day as well as the proverb. Both of them hopefully will show up in the write-up, right? Because I've been on with Tawi since 10:30 this morning, and you see I'm operating late in the day because I always miscalculate Imani's. I rolled over. I said I got plenty of time. 5:30, I got plenty of time. It's 6:30, I got plenty of time. I close my eyes at 6:30, I wake up, it's 8:17. I said, I get up 8:30. I get up 8:32 and I roll up out of bed. I said, okay, I get started. And I'm not done with the first blog until like 10:15. Right? And my conversation started 10:30. So, just giving y'all a rundown of the busyness, the blessing of being busy for Brother Hatib. And then I'm also kind of hurt because I found out that I'm missing Confess. This is the weekend of Confess. And I'm like, damn. All right. But anyway, let's get it popping. So, the algorithm for the day, for this Imani, first off, let's look at what it's focused on. The algorithm today focuses on overcoming doubt and the program of fear. Let me say that again. Overcoming doubt and the program of fear. Now, I want you to notice that these algorithms, because it's based in that computer language, it talks about certain states of mind as programs. So we're trying to overcome the programs that are the negative programs that we have been given and override them with positive programs. And the program or the algorithm I'm throwing out for you today is faith is the red blood that brings life to my vision. Again, faith is the red blood that brings life to my vision. One last time, faith is the red blood that brings life to your vision. Now, I want you to think about that. How important is blood to your body? Right? Now, just imagine your spiritual body. And you know what I'm saying? And the importance of blood. Listen, I want you to think about this. With the importance of blood when it comes to making sacrifice. Right? Hold on. Because remember I told you it's 3 types of sacrifice. The lowest kind is how we usually practice it with water. Then you have liquor, right? Which is a step up from water. A lot of people are like, what? Why have to be? Because there's a process there. There's a patience that has to be there, right? So it attracts certain energies because that's why they call them spirits. Right? Then you got that next level. What's the next level, Brother High Tim? We have blood. We have sweat, right? Then we have tears. So those can kind of be interchangeable. The liquids, the liquids of the body. And the final one and the highest one is blood. When you really want your blood, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. I ain't telling you to go out and get no damn blood. I ain't telling you to shed blood. But blood is the highest libation that you can give. Because this is a true sacrifice. Water, especially in this time, we got to really think about it. When we pour water, is water really a sacrifice? Because we got to realize that libations is a sacrifice, right? And it builds up on the energy of faith. It builds up on the energy of Imani, right? So faith is the red blood that brings life to my vision. So faith is to your vision like blood is to your body. Come on, fam. All right, now, next, we want to talk about the proverb of the day before we jump into the read. Sticks in the bundle are unbreakable. And I know y'all heard that one before, but I'm allowing this one to play out because my steward, my AI threw this one out. And I have it shaped up where now it logs all of the proverbs so that it won't repeat. So this is the first time this one has popped up in the new, for lack of a better term, algorithm that I have set. So I'm allowing it to play through. But then also, this goes to another point, because I'm going to talk about this in a second. This goes to another point. Certain things we have to repeat, because Dr. Kelsey, I was just on a call with Dr. Kelsey, and Dr. Kelsey keeps repeating things, and he keeps telling us he's going to keep repeating them and beating them into us. And I ain't necessarily beating it into us. There are certain things that we have to consistently repeat to make sure that people got it, right? Because like sometimes we move so quick in our culture where it's like, if it's not new, it's not happening. If it's not new information, I don't want to hear it. But we have to go back and revisit the old information so that we know what to build upon, right? We oftentimes have to go back and remind. So we need to plug into that crystallized wisdom so that we know, have a better understanding of what our ancestors dealt with and possibly come up with different solutions for what we have to deal with. Or better yet, use the ancestors' wisdom for the issues that they had that are similar to the issues that we have, and use their past information to help us move through successfully the issues that we are dealing with right now. All right, so haikus before I jump into this. Historical moments, because some of these might come up. So let me just go into this. Well, I'm gonna do the haikus real quick. Then I'll go into the write-up, and then we'll wrap this all up. Learning about faith, guiding one's belief in self, is ultimate tool. I wrote that one today. Is that man haikuing? Come on now, give me a shake. Come on now, y'all know. Come on now, come on. I mess up a lot less than. Come on now. All right, here go the next one. The world will stop you. Well, let me go back to the first one. Learning about faith, guiding one's belief in self, is ultimate tool. Think about it. Think about it. Type Ashe if you got it. Learn about faith, guiding one's belief in self. Remember, you know what I'm saying? Now here's the next one. The world will stop you if they can hijack your faith and guide it away. Now I didn't have enough words to say away from you, but the whole object is to take your faith and guide it into what they want. They want to guide your faith, your belief power in white supremacy. They want to guide your faith into the power of the dollar. They want to guide your belief faith into their history and guide your belief into their deities that serve them, rather than you taking that and guiding it towards your culture, guiding it towards your history, guiding it towards your Ujamaa system. Right? Come on, fam. Come on now. So please understand, these people understand the power of Imani. Matter of fact, they operate on it. This whole system is based on Imani. It's held together by Imani. From the monetary system to the military system. See, because I don't know if y'all remember a while ago, I said before the Iran war started, I said America is running around like a bully on the goddamn playground. And every now and then ain't every now and then, but when you are one of the ones that are facing the bully and don't necessarily want to try to fight him, you hope that when you pick one of those kids, because he might not mess with you as much as he used to, but you be kind of hoping that when he ran into a little Ali out there on the playground, that he was gonna make him wish that he never start fucking with him. Right? I was hoping that Iran would be that little kid on the playground, and it appears that Iran was that little kid on the playground. It was like, because once again, remember Gianni philosophy: bullies don't want to fight; they just want to win. So if I can intimidate you out of the fight, I still won. I just want to win. I don't want to struggle and have to beat you because you might fool around and embarrass me. I don't want to put anything on the line. I just want to win. Let me win. Why won't you let me win? Just give up. I need you to believe in the mythology of my toughness. And hopefully a lot of y'all been out there have been able to see people's illusion of toughness be dissolved when they ran into the right one. Many of you may have done it. I remember the one time, I remember I ran into my illusion dissolving right in front of my eyes. I had to figure out a way to keep it. So I threw sand in the little boy's eye, threw a shirt over his head, and beat him up and ran off the playground. This boy's tougher than I thought. I had to do some Jim West type shit. Those that are old enough to remember Wild Wild West. It was Jim West. I had to throw the sand in his eye. But anyway, so now this one is the next one. Faith is the red blood that brings life to your vision. Allow it to flow. Going back to the algorithm. Now, here go the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. Reusing proverbs is necessary practice to build strong life. Family, adopt you some proverbs. Right? Get you the set of proverbs that speak to you the most deeply, and every time you get an opportunity, use it. Use it. Use your heuristics for yourself and for others. Right? One of my favorite is, no matter how dark the night, the day is sure to come. One of the ones that always pop up for us is sticks in a bundle are unbreakable. I don't know if y'all don't know how many times this has popped up for us as far as Gianni, because it's in our literature. This is a major one in our literature. Sticks in a bundle are unbreakable. Think about the power of that proverb. What is it telling us? It's telling us to pull our resources together. It's telling us to pull each other together. And the rope that holds us together is our faith. The rope that holds us together and holds us as one is our faith in each other and our faith in ourselves. Right? Because remember, when we start talking about Imani, and I know I got to let me get into it. But when we start talking about Imani, Imani is the foundation The foundation of the system that we use in Giame. It's the foundation, right? It's the first block in our pyramid. In the book Player's Pyramid, the first block, the first thing after you gather your tools is you need to establish the platform, the base of faith, the base of Imani. So when we talk about it being the red blood and all, and beautiful, it is the foundation for anything that we are going to do as an individual or anything we're going to do as a people. We have to have belief in our ability to accomplish it. We have to, and people are like, no, we got to know. And I'm going to say this. Knowing something is a lot less powerful than believing in something. Y'all didn't hear that. Somebody type out share if you felt that one. Knowing something is a lot less powerful than believing in something. I want you to think about that. Because many of you live your life on beliefs, not on knowledge, not on knowing, not on gnosis. No, you're living your life on belief. Your whole life is around beliefs. And unfortunately, those beliefs don't work for you. They're not working for you. Family, we need to reevaluate our beliefs. We need to evaluate our beliefs on health. We need to reevaluate our beliefs on our place in this world. We need to reevaluate our beliefs about ourselves. We need to evaluate our beliefs about our children. We need to reevaluate our beliefs about education. There's so many, and all these beliefs are not feeding into us. They're feeding the system that is oppressing us. Hell, I don't think y'all ready for that. But anyway, let's get into the write-up. This is why Brother High Tim needs a script. All right, Anime, you're pulling the gun out too late, baby. Put the pistol up. I'm about to go. All right, so here's the official haiku for the day. Drop the heavy chains. Stand naked in your own truth. Faith is what remains. All right, so pull up a chair, tribe, lean back against the porch railing, and let's have some real talk. Today, the calendar aligns us with the frequency of Imani, but I need you to understand that we aren't talking about that passive, hollow hoping they handed us to keep us quiet in the fields. We aren't talking about sitting around waiting for a miracle to drop out of the sky while our communities suffer. No, family. We are talking about the raw, active, unyielding fire that handles the shadows of life without flinching. In the Warrior's Handbook for Life's Journey and the strategic breakdown of the Player's Pyramid, the blueprint is made plain. Imani is a weapon of mass creation. Imani is a weapon of mass creation. Imani is a weapon of mass creation, a concentrated focus that forces the universe to align with your inner vision. I don't know did you get that? Somebody put Ashe in there if you got that. I need to know that you got that. Let's look closely at our collective narrative in the American wilderness. For centuries, our brothers and sisters have navigated landscapes designed to break our spirits. We survived the auction blocks, the legacy of the Mayafa, and the systematic trap of the concrete jungle because of our unshakable interior certainty. But over generations of trying to survive, a thick layer of psychological buildup has settled over our collective consciousness. The Matrix got us hooked on the drug of external validation. It trained our strong black men and phenomenal black women to place their faith in institutions that were never designed to see them prosper. We started trusting their corporate ladders, their credit scores, and their institutional stamps of approval more than we trust the divine spark within our own chest. This is exactly the trap examined in the Baba, the story that I wrote. I haven't unleashed. I haven't released it. I still got to finish it. Maybe one of my daughters should finish it for me. I don't know. Allowing someone else's twisted narrative to govern your identity and dictate your worth. The ancestral self-mastery path calls us to the via negativa approach. To reveal the brilliant, hot, rare frequency of Imani, you don't need to do more. acquire more, or perform more tricks for the system. You need to share what's not you. You have to actively scrape off the buildup of fear, envy, and systematic codependency. Look around at how many of our people are moving through life on autopilot, completely paralyzed by the anxiety of a future that hasn't even arrived, or crushed by the burdens of past mistakes. That is not living. That is occupying a mental cell, turning themselves into zombies. True Imani only reveals itself when you cut the noise and drop the heavy weights of these false illusions. When you scrape away the false narratives that you are inadequate without their validation, you uncover the ultimate truth. You are already full. Your potent center is already wired into the source of all creation. You don't need a corporate system to certify your humanity or guarantee your future. When you strip away that distraction of their consumer culture, you find a stillness in the now. It is the unshakable knowing that whatever storms hit the economy or the culture, the internal infrastructure of the tribe remains unbreakable. Because we got to have that faith in each other. Stop trying to accumulate more attachments to feel secure. Release the new and the need for new external permissions. Step out of the shadow of collective doubt. Stand erect with the posture of a conqueror and let the fire of Imani burn away the illusion. Now, get more information. Go into the description. Click on the link and go. You get in contact with me if you want to have a personal session. If you want to join the Telegram group, if you want to get you a Daily Toaster t-shirt, or you want to get you a t-shirt to rep your day, family, we got the merch, we got it all. If you want to become a supporter, you go and click that link and it'll take you to it. You could become a candle lighter, right? On the Spreaker station. Hell, you could buy me a coffee, right? You could determine how much you give me. Send me a cash app. You know what I'm saying? Support what we're doing, family. I want to build a porch. I know this sounds crazy. I want to build I've been talking about for a long time. I used to have a Giami house. I want to be able to build a Giami house, right? What's a Giami house, Brother Hatim? A Giami house is a house for young men. We need one for young women too. A starter house where they come in, they learn the basics. We make sure that they are plugged in with elders, nation builders, and advanced warriors that can help lead them through. They come through the house, and the house is, in a sense, a rites of passage period of time that they're there. And while they're there, they're able to save up their money. And in saving up their money, they are able to either invest together or separately and buy properties. So one Giami house, it takes the community to start with one Giami house. It takes the community to start with one house where we bring the young people in and we challenge them. We have to challenge them, but we have to go on and set up the curriculum that they have to go through. And we have to give them tasks that they have to accomplish, right? It's like them going to college, right? And we give them, because a lot of times we want to give our systems 4 weeks, a period. But then when we allow our children to plug into our enemy system, we allow them to have 4 to 8 years. When you go to the military, for at least 2 years, and then you got to serve another 2 as a reserve, which means you got to go there once a month, or you got to do a straight 4 years. When you go to college, you know you're doing 4 years or more, unless you go into a junior college, and that's at least 2 years. But we allow our children to invest into the system for that amount of time. But when it comes to them investing in us, we don't have the faith in ourselves. We're just gonna blow it. Or we have more faith in their destructive ability than our creative ability. They don't have the destructive ability to stop me. They don't. They don't have the, matter of fact, they can't stop me, let alone stop us. Because I understand the power of money. I understand it. Right? I understand and I understand that our power of money outshadows everybody, because it's our power of money that's making the rest of the world. We are the battery that makes this whole goddamn thing work. Your faith, not theirs, your faith is what holds this thing together. So imagine when we start turning that on us. That's when they get upset. That's when they want to drop the bombs, because we start realizing we don't need this shit. We don't need your shit. We go shit. We could do better. Matter of fact, we could communicate without your goddamn phones. Really, when it comes down to it. But hey, I'm just gonna be quiet because I'm just saying. All right, so family, this is Brother High Tim. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Most importantly, I need you to comment. I need y'all to start liking, sharing, and subscribing, man. Come on now. Let's get these numbers up. Because we need a Gianni house. We need a place where we can actually build. We not just because we got the territory on a computer, but y'all don't realize how close I was to losing a little bit of territory that we got on the computer. God damn it, on the internet, right? Let alone the properties in the on the properties out in the world. Come on now, we could build. Because I'm telling you right now, we have to really change how we see the world so that we can start being successful in our way. Dr. Kelsey said we have to redefine what freedom means from our perspective. We're looking at legal freedom that they provide, which they are demonstrating to us right now that they're able to take away whenever they feel like it. So we have to really look at what freedom means. We have to re-look at what success means. We got to re-look what wealth means from our own perspective, which I'm a coochie baby. That's what I do. But in order for that to happen, once we identify it, we have to start sending that Imani energy to make it work. Yo, this Brother Hatim, you know what that means.
You are now listening to Gianni Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Symbol production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms.